Greetings, everybody. I'm Carly, for those of you who do not know me, and I have stage 2B triple negative breast cancer. Haven't been on here for a couple weeks, and I know I had said that Thursdays are going to be my day. My dad came and visited from Arizona, and my brothers and my younger brother's family came up and visited. So I was pretty busy and didn't really have time to do a video. It was so nice to have everyone here. And yeah, last week I just was not, I don't know if I just wasn't feeling great or just like not up for it or something. But anyway, so I'm a couple weeks late getting a new video up here, but wanted to just give everybody an update on how things are going. Treatments are still going well. I am just finished today, number 11 out of 12 of the Taxol carbo combination of chemo. So I will have one more of that combination next Thursday. And then I will be moving on to the really intense chemo, what they call the Red Devil, adriamycin. So I got some education on that today, and I'm trying just not to worry about it so much. Some people do better with that chemo than they do with Taxol carbo, but the majority of people have a harder time with it. But they're really good, these days about thinking ahead of what kind of side effects people are going to have and what kind of drugs and pre-meds they can give you to combat those side effects, and what kind of meds they can give you after the treatment, like post-meds they can give you. And it's sounding like if you stay on top of those and take them, you will have a better outcome. So I'm definitely going to do that. So I learned today I'll be getting some sort of medication, anti-nausea medications, the pre-meds, of course, and then ones to take the night of chemo treatment and the following next 3 evenings. And then I will have other ones as well, I think. So I feel like the nausea will probably be, it shouldn't be that bad, right? It generally is for people, but I'm not one that's really prone to nausea. I have a pretty strong gut for things. And I've been lucky. I've never been one that really is bothered by having to like chalk down some medicine, even if it tastes icky. So hopefully it'll be okay for me. I really feel for people who have a hard time. This one, adriamycin tends to knock people down for longer. So it's looking like there might be like 5 days that I really feel crappy, and then feel good for like the rest of that week and the following 2 weeks. And that chemo will be given every 3 weeks because it's very harsh. There's actually like a lifetime amount of adriamycin that you can have, which is a little bit scary for folks with triple negative breast cancer and probably other cancers as well, who really need this drug. And with triple negative having a higher tendency of coming back, knowing that you can't have adriamycin again is kind of scary, but you got to just do what you're doing, right? And I do feel confident that oncologists they're always looking for the best ways, and there's good plan Bs and things that you can get. Not everybody can get adriamycin, like they might have a heart problem, and it can be in rare situations hard on your heart, and can also cause a secondary cancer down the road, but that's pretty rare. So to me, with my type of cancer, adriamycin is worth it to me, and I'm going to do it, and we're just going to hope and pray for the best. So yeah, treatments are going well. I really like my nurses a lot, my oncology nurses. It kind of starting to feel like I'm hanging out with friends when I'm there. And the oncology nurses are really something kind of special. They just are just wonderful and truly care. And I think that's the case for a lot of nurses, but I really have a spot in my heart for oncology nurses and how strong they have to be. For me, I don't think I could do it. I would get so attached to my patients, and if something went wrong, it'd be really hard for me. So mad respect to you oncology nurses out there. So my new thing, which I hope is just a side effect from chemo, is a swollen ankle. I have had a lot of itching and things as a result of chemo or my immunotherapy. We're really not sure. So I'm not good at not scratching. So I was scratching like my foot a lot. And, it has, apparently I broke the skin open and it's been scabbed over, and all that, but it is still a bit open. And where the nurse practitioner I saw today, since my oncologist is at the hospital today instead, I wasn't able to see him. I saw the nurse practitioner who I love. she said, I really just want to put you on an antibiotic in case this could be cellulitis. Cellulitis is a bitch. I had that last year. It's not fun. So I started an antibiotic tonight for that. And in a rare situation, she doesn't think this is the case, but this freaks me out. She said, if it starts to travel up the leg or whatnot, or changes, becomes worse, we should do an ultrasound to rule out a blood clot. Blood clots scare the crap out of me, so I'm just really going to monitor that. And I hope it's just a chemo side effect, but I'm suspicious of it being just in the one ankle instead of both. But what do I know? Hopefully it's nothing. But I'm on an antibiotic just in case, so I'm glad she was really proactive about that. What else can I tell you guys? I'm still working Mondays through Wednesdays. I'm still able to work. The days I feel good are becoming few and far between. Like, for example, this week I felt pretty good Monday. Felt wonderful Tuesday, felt like myself. And then Wednesday, for whatever reason, I didn't feel good most of the day. So it's getting harder to predict what days I'm going to be able to work. But so far, I've really been able to make it work most days. Last Thursday, no, actually 2 Thursdays ago, my neutrophils were pretty low. And they gave me chemo anyway, but I did take off a couple extra days from work to just be more careful with exposures to germs since I do work with children. I mask at work all the time, but I didn't want to, take the chances. So it is getting a little more unpredictable of when I can work, but for the most part, I can plan on working Mondays through Wednesdays still. When I was first diagnosed, I wasn't quite sure which way I was going to go with work. And forgive me if I've spoken about this on my channel before, I don't remember. But I really didn't know which way I was going to go. And some people in my family and good friends that know me well said, just try it. Just try it. They're aware that I'm an extrovert and I really love being around people. It's what fills my cup most of the time. Even though I do love my time alone, I don't do well being alone for long periods of time. And I am single. I'm a single mom who has her kids 50% of the time. So despite the fact that I have wonderful friends that I see, there are long periods of time where I'm alone, especially when I'm not feeling good and I don't really feel like, going out and connecting with friends and stuff. So I am more prone to depression. And I have found that when I am home alone for extended periods of time, even a day, I can feel my depression kind of creep up. So working for me is really important. And in my case, when I'm home and not feeling good, the body really does have an effect on my mental health. When I'm home and I'm not feeling good, I can find myself easily going down mentally, and just not feeling good mentally. So even when I'm not feeling good, I fare better going to work. Even if I'm like super fatigued and would love to sleep, I know that if I go into work and just sleep later, I'm overall going to have a better day. So I'm lucky and very blessed to be continuing with work. I guess the last thing I want to say is I want to give a shout out to all those people who have continued to provide meals to me and my family, and also your monetary donations have both been a godsend. I can tell you that the disability department at the clinic that I go to lost my short-term disability paperwork that I had turned in. I am nowhere near, I don't think I'm anywhere near anyway, having that processed and getting paid. I've exhausted all of my, PTO, my paid time off. So every day that I'm out, I'm scheduled 5 days a week and I'm out at least 2 days a week. I'm not getting paid right now. So that anybody who has provided donations, I don't need a GoFundMe. Please don't give me money. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I'm just saying that I have been taken care of, and I want everybody to know that. And that has been a godsend while I wait for this short-term disability, partial short-term disability is what it is, to be to be processed. So thank you guys. And the meals help a lot. You're helping me when you bring those. You are helping me be able to continue working, which really helps my mental health, which I believe helps my body beat cancer. You know, by not having to come home when I'm tired and have to cook a meal or have to think about what I'm going to make, or, you know, so I just want you to know that even if it feels like a small thing that you're doing by providing meals or, you know, or anything else like that, it has been huge for me and I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm feeling very taken care of, and I feel like from a financial aspect, things are going really well. So just want to say thank you to that. All right. I'm rambling and the video is getting long. So I will let everyone go for tonight. Thank you always for your continued prayers and everything else that you have done. I love you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your week and weekend. Mwah. Bye.